Hello fellow commanders and welcome to another Strategic Command World War II with me, Bubblebox, and today we continue with the Germans attacking into, well, the Low Countries and soon to be France. We're going to just start the AI onto its turn and we'll talk through what's been happening as they take their turn. Something for you to watch. We've got some disruption to our Canadian to the UK convoy. Daladier has fallen, so we've got a new Prime Minister. Paul Reynard in France. We've got a bit of advanced fighter development for the Chinese, so that's good, and a bit of long-range aircraft development for the Indians as well, so that's also good. There's that disruption to our Canadian convoy coming to Britain. So Germany will continue its onslaught into Belgium, or probably take Brussels and Belgium during this turn. We did increase that army in Brussels up to 10, as the Japanese, of course, will continue to attack Nanjing and pretty much everywhere else in China. It looks like they've got their carrier fleet in on the action as well. We've got a surface raider there, bumped into one of our destroyers and done it a bit damage. Destroyers don't come off too good against surface ships, to be honest. They're all about attacking subs. So the Luftwaffe is going to work in France. We've got quite a few fighters in and around France, so we should be okay for defence there against the Luftwaffe. The Japanese, though, have got quite a strong air force at the moment compared to our. We've just got one fighter squadron at the moment defending for the Chinese. We need to get another fighter as soon as we can and get that upgrade on the fighters, and indeed the upgrade on the infantry as well for the Chinese. That's top priority, as Brussels finally gets attacked by the Panzers down to 3. It's going to die, and they're going to take Brussels, and they're probably going to surrender Belgium in this turn. Corps moving into Belgium, and the Germans start to attack the French units now. Just getting them out of their dug-in positions first of all. There's a big army moved in, did a bit of damage there. Low morale there now for that corps. Getting our flanks attacked again in China. Oh, down to 2 health. That's not good. That's really low. So, yeah. And down to 6 health here for this army. It's not good. Morale's low as well. They're going to get attacked again. No, that's good. We're on a bit of a salient here with this corps. That's also getting attacked, and Nanjing gets attacked as well. Okay, another army moved up there, attacking the same corps, and just a corps moving in there. That won't do us too much damage. Got some paratroopers landing. Oh, just completely destroyed that militia, our little militia there, straight away. So we have got some paratroopers dropped behind our lines by the Germans there. So they're kind of just reorganising their naval units at the moment. I'm just reading off what it says on the bottom left there. Just moving its fleet around. Thinking. Still thinking. French morale suffers from the German Blitzkrieg. Belgium does indeed surrender, and German plunders some military points. Looks like the Chinese have helping out some of the Chinese, at least, are helping out the Japanese there. German forces move into Denmark, so Denmark's down, and Germany invades Norway, so Germany's going to take over Norway this turn as well. Yang Yuan takes up office in Nanjing, just there. I think that's some Chinese defectors there over to the Japanese side. German forces secure all of, basically the whole of Norway, and in return poor old Britain just gets the Faroe Islands. Refugees, well, they're affecting supply in northern France, and a bit of damage to the Norwegian network, and something's happening in Reykjavik, and some morale damage again there for the French because of the fall of Belgium. Norwegian batteries, okay, so some damage to German forces there in Norway, and we disrupt with our sub some of the German supplies. Okay, a new Prime Minister for Norway. It's raining, so that means we're not going to be able to use our Air Force, which isn't a biggie, to be honest. There's just a summary for everything that's happened. Quite a lot's happened. We've got another HQ for France. We've also got a couple of ships to put down for the Americans, so let's do that first. So we've got a destroyer to put down, and we've also got a carrier to place as well. And then we've got this French HQ, which I think we'll put, well, I might just put it there actually. Blocks that hex, or I could put it back here. We'll put it there. Actually, shouldn't have put it there. I could have pulled this guy back. Well, we'll leave that guy there. Well, we'll reinforce this guy. He's probably going to die next turn, but we shall reinforce him. Well, we have got these guys here as well. I also want to reinforce these engineers because the Italians are going to attack very soon. So I want to get them reinforced and dug in. I want these guys reinforced as well. And that's all. Well, I've still got 27 points. So give... Actually, should we do the commander or these guys? We'll do these guys. Give these guys some extra points as well. Now that is all we can do for the French. The French Navy is all in position down here, getting ready for the Italians to come into the war. So that's kind of it for the French. British, I think we're fully done, or we're full up on research for the Brits. Yep, so we can start to reinforce units. So let's reinforce. Actually, the fighter's okay. Everything's okay here, to be honest. Leaders, yeah, there's nothing there to do there, really, for the Brits. Now, we have got this issue in the Atlantic with a surface raider, and we're not going to be able to do much damage with our destroyer. We can do a little bit of damage, though. Let's try to destroy or get this surface raider down as much as we can. We might be able to destroy it. We are going to take some damage to our destroyers, though. It's down to 1 health. If we can get this guy down, we might be able to finish it off. If we're lucky, yes, okay, that's one less cruiser to have to deal with. We've got this sub down here on the bottom left being a pain on our supply route. I will bring this other destroyer down to help out in the Atlantic, and we'll bring this one down as well to help out in the Atlantic also. Okay, everything else is fine in France. We'll move down to the to North Africa, where we're going to start getting these guys moving forward towards the front line a little bit. In fact, we'll just take up position in Mersa Maturu. Actually, I think I have to leave a unit on Cairo. Yeah. And then after that, we're going to want the South Africans getting in on the action soon, so we'll start to operate these units up towards East Africa. Oh, that's all I can do, I think. Oh no, I think they have to be on a town. Can we operate these guys? I think we can operate these guys from the port. Yes, we can. So we'll operate these guys forward. We'll reinforce them as well at some point. Apart from that, that's kind of all we're going to do, I think. Yeah, we'll reinforce these guys. Won't bother with those French units just now. I'm going to want my British ships as strong as they can be. The ones in the Mediterranean as well. Just getting ready for try to kill off the Italian Navy nice and early. I do want my sub up at full strength, so actually let's reinforce this cruiser first. Oh, I can only go up to 8 there anyway. Let's move this sub up to here to try and catch out 1 or 2 of their ships, and we'll move our battleship across there. We'll also move our small cruiser across, so we'll have this massive fleet here ready to take on the Italians when they come into the war. How are we diplomacy wise with the Italians? We are on 87, so they're close. They're close to being fully mobilized, so need to watch out for that. Got an issue here with these as well. They're kind of surrounded, but I think they're in supply because they landed on this town. I'm not quite sure, but that's kind of all we're going to do for that. Americans, we shall do some research. Anti-submarine warfare is now up to max because we're going to get a load of subs for the Americans. And industrial tech's up there. So I think we're going to start on submarines. Oh, I should... Are we on America? No, we're not on America. That's why. That's what was confusing me. We're not on America. Okay, so we want to do advanced subs. There we are. Okay, cool. So we'll spend that for the Americans. That's all we can do for them. Russia, infantry weapons are up there, so that's good. So next, it's get this industrial warfare going for the Russians. We're not going to move any Russian units this turn. And then China, I think, oh sorry, did I just let me check. China is on full research and there's nothing we can do for India just now. We need more points, so we'll head over to China. So we got attacked here. This guy is on really low points. Can we attack anywhere? We could do a little bit of an attack there, but we're going to lose 2. We could... I'm just wondering whether to reinforce this guy or pull him back. I think we're going to have to try to hold that. Don't know, is this guy dug in? He is. I'm going to pull... I don't know, he's in a town. Let's reinforce. We'll try to hold that position. I'm not convinced we'll be able to, but we'll try. Need to get our fighter squadron reinforced to maximum. I'll feel better once we get level 1 infantry for the Chinese. Again, this guy's... We're going to reinforce him. We're going to lose 1 or 2 units here, I think. Reinforce. We're just going to reinforce everything this turn. Reinforce here first because I don't want to run out of points, and then we can let's do this guy because we might have to bring him in onto the action. Oh, we've run out of points. We've run out of points. Okay, I think that's about all we can do this turn. So yeah, trying to think if I've missed anything. I don't think I have. We'll move into the AI's turn. Loss of Belgium reduces British national morale as Winston Churchill becomes Prime Minister. The German occupation of Denmark represents a problem, as if the Germans are given the opportunity to use Iceland as a naval base. Yeah, so it's going to cost us 25 points for Operation Fork, which means we take over Iceland pretty much. So yes, we are going to occupy Iceland. I think that's a must for the Brits, so we don't want the Axis to get control of that. And for the Russians, following our conflict in Finland, it has become our soldiers are under-equipped for warfare. It's going to cost us 50 points, but we're going to be better off fighting as the Red Army during the winter, and that's going to be a yes as well. We're going to spend those 50 points on that. US calls for Axis Navy to withdraw from the Pan-American Security Zone. Oh, the Axis moved units in there. British Royal Marines occupy Iceland. Excellent. I think that's just a militia group or something. British mobile forces. Ah, nice. Okay, this is what we need. This is, yeah, excellent. So we're ready to attack into Africa once we get those guys reinforced. Italy prepares for war. So Italy is now fully mobilized and indeed does join the Axis, and Iceland joins the Allies. And Italy declares war against the Axis as well. Got a bit of rough weather affecting our fleet, which does affect them if they're outside port. Blimey, affected 3, really? We've got some progression in anti-submarine warfare for the Brits, and some progression in industrial technology for the Brits as well. And China develops infantry 1, excellent. China develops fighters 1, excellent. And gets an advancement. Oh, brilliant for China there. Brilliant, brilliant turn for China. Okay, so now the AI will take its turn, and Germany is going to... Oh no, it's done, isn't it? It's just the supply. Okay. Come on, AI. Ah, here comes the Italian Navy. That's what we've been waiting for. So hopefully they'll bring all their big guys out. What I've done here, I've positioned my fleet so that the Italians can actually see them, and the AI is not the best, and it will come out and attack. So hopefully we'll be able to defeat most of the Italian Navy in the next turn or two. Japanese using their carriers to reasonable effect to get the morale down of our units in China. There's a cruiser attacking our little cruiser, or the French cruiser. Another cruiser attacking the French cruiser. Where are their battleships? That's what I want to see. No sign of the Italian battleships yet. Luftwaffe's going to work. Does run into our anti-aircraft, which is what it was put there for, so that's excellent. As much as I probably said in the last episode, we need to do as much damage to this German. France will fall. We need to do as much damage as we can to the German army, the Wehrmacht, and to the Luftwaffe, and delay them as long as possible. But this guy's in trouble. His morale's right down. I think he's getting bombed again by a Stuka, so it's going to go down even further. My Spitfire squadron takes a bit of damage there as well. And the bombs come in, down to 5. I think he's going to die. And another Stuka comes in, more anti-aircraft fire. And a little bit of damage, nice. Okay, good. Got a Italian bomber there, tactical bomber. Medium bomber there for the Germans. Again attacking this core. Escorts and interceptors doing their thing. British Spitfires in on the action again. The American fighters are... Oh, the French fighters don't seem to be doing too much. Japanese have got quite a sizable air force, which is why it's good that we've got fighters grade 1 now for the Chinese. We'll be upgrading that as soon as we can. Oh, down to 3 health here. He's going to die. Oh, he survived. Oh, hold on, there could be another swap. Nope, he's going to survive. Wow, that was lucky. Down to 1 health though. This guy's down to 3. He could die as well. He's going to go. Yeah, we lost a unit there, and I think it was an army as well. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. Japanese getting very aggressive on this turn. Attacking this core on our flank. Across the river though. And moving, yeah, they're getting very aggressive in this turn. Attacking in the north as well. And the Italians moving in. They will take Marseille, but that's okay. It's Paris we need to hold on to for as long as possible. We've got the engineers there to block the Italian way as well. More attacks into Nanyang, and this corps is going to die. That panzer... Oh, that panzer's actually attacked. So that corps might survive one more turn, actually. They're attacking... There's some special forces attacking into our headquarters. Probably a good move. I think that's all the attacks done. So shame we lost another unit for China, which we can ill afford. Yeah, just moving things around. Oh, there is a German sub spotted near Sydney Mines. So we'll be able to attack that next turn. And the Italian Navy moving around. Didn't really come out and attack as much as I wanted it to. And German paratroopers suffering a bit of attrition loss. And French morale drops. Germany just changing its convoy routes. Iceland joins the Allies. Americans Babylon. Suez Canal. Oh yes. Okay, so we just need to keep the Suez Canal locked up so that we can keep East Africa under pressure. And we lost an army in China, not good, and a little garrison in France. That's not a bad loss. That's not too bad at all. We've also got some more fighters for the Brits. Let's place them first. We'll put them over near our bomber here. Oh, we've also got a tank for the French. Now, where are we going to put that? Where can we put that? Now, I'd like it. That might be a good spot for it to protect this part of Paris. We can pull stuff behind it. Oh, we could. Yeah, I think that's an okay spot for the tank. We can also upgrade it as well and reinforce it perhaps before the Germans get on top of it. That'll help us out there. Apart from that, let's do the French first. This guy has survived another turn. Wow. Do we reinforce him again? We're doing fairly well, to be honest. I think we're going to reinforce him again. It's going to cost us a lot of points, but we're going to do it. 76 left. Now we can, because I think I saw a militia unit get killed in one go. That means that militia unit is going to be really cheap to buy back. Yeah, 30 points. I'm going to purchase that to fill a gap in 2 turns time, hopefully. And then we'll just reinforce this guy because he's going to be hit quite soon. That brings us right down on points. So for that, we'll leave the Maginot Line as it is. I think we're going to reinforce one of our leaders. And the other one as well. Oh, we can't do the other one. Let's give this guy a few points then on the corner here. 1 point. I think that's all we'll do for the French. Brits, we need to upgrade the fighter. Or reinforce the fighter. Oh, I should have reinforced this bomber for the Germans as well. Never mind. Right, so that's it really for the Brits there. We do want to sort out the Atlantic though, don't we? So they've got a sub down here, which we need to sort out. Can you reach? No. Oh, damn, none of them can reach. God damn it. Let's try and get this guy kind of surrounded so that he possibly might bump into us if he decides to move. And we've got another sub destroyer up here which we can bring down. Might double tap that. Bring it down to there. Okay, I think that's all for there. Oh yes, we've got another one. We'll bring that down as well. Keep chasing these subs around. Yeah, that's it for that, I think. Yep, we've still got our sub up there in Norway. Oh, that's no good there anymore, is it? We need to bring it down to here. Let's send it back to a port for a turn just to get resupplied. And then we'll go to the Med and try and sink some Italian ships. Oh, hello. That was unexpected. Bumped into a destroyer. Let's slip over here, see if there's anything else around. Where are their battleships? We'll send the British. There's another cruiser. Okay. Don't know where their battleships are. So we've got a cruiser, cruiser, and a destroyer to kill. So we'll try to have a shot against this. Oh, that's in a port actually. So we'll use our tactical bombers or our. Where are they? Set mode. We use our tactical bombers against the guy in port. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. We took some damage, but that's okay. It's all about sinking this Italian Navy nice and early. So he's down. Excellent. Next target is this guy. So we're going to swing this German battleship up here to take a good hit there. And then we're going to use a British ship to finish it off. Unfortunately, he's gone around the outside, which is a pain. So we're going to send our battleship round there. Finish that, and then the Brits get the national morale points there, the national morale bonus. Oh, took 2 damage. Okay, so next I think we need to kill off this destroyer. And again, we'll hit it first with... actually, let's move up there and hit this guy first. Oh, didn't expect it to destroy it, but it did. And then we'll hit the destroyer. Okay, and we'll hit the destroyer again with this cruiser. And then we'll try to finish it off with a British ship. This British cruiser maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to do the job. 3. Might do. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, gets the national morale points. So we'll pull that back. And then we'll pull these back behind. Yeah, behind the sub. They have got a sub or two as well themselves. I'm just going to send my destroyer around here to protect against this, protect this battleship against subs. We've also got a French one, which will do the same. We'll keep our carrier there. This guy we shall upgrade if we can. Naval weaponry, anti-air. Yep. And we've got another destroyer here. Put up there. Okay, so that British battleship should be well defended. Everything else looks okay. So we've just still got all those Italian battleships we want to try to entice out as well. In the meantime, we'll start to move forward with our infantry here. What should we leave in Cairo? Probably leave the anti-tank piece in Cairo initially, I think. We'll move these guys forward. We're going to want to reinforce everything as well before we do our attack. Let's reinforce these aircraft. And reinforce, actually, yeah, reinforce you, my friend. Still got a few points. We need to get these South African units up and in on the action, so we'll operate these guys up as well. Operate you forward. And we'll start moving these guys. Actually, I should upgrade them with mobility and then move them. Let's upgrade this core. Mobility, anti-air. Going to run out of points very soon. On to 52. Got any more South Africans who need to move? No. We have got Australians though, which I want to start shifting around. They can actually help over at Addis Ababa as well. So let's move these guys across towards the Indian Ocean, so they can do something over there. These are our Australian units. They do kind of come under British control, so British points are spent on them to upgrade them, etc. So we'll gather them around Perth and we'll kind of upgrade everything, I guess. Okay, and we'll upgrade the rest when they get there. Now then, for the Americans, we've got some more research points we can put into the Americans. So we're going for advanced subs, which we've got now. Industrial technology is full up, so we're going to probably go on to spying and intelligence now to move our research forward. So we'll do that, I think. Yeah, I want anti-subs as well, but let's get spying and intelligence going first. Have we got anything we can do for the Indians? We don't need any naval for the Indians. It's all going to be about infantry, so we'll get infantry warfare for the Indians. Okay, and then we won't do anything with the Russians this turn, so we'll head over to the Chinese. Now then, Chinese got so many upgrades, not enough points, but lots of upgrades. So the first thing we're going to do is upgrade this fighter. We'll leave it on 9 health, but we'll upgrade it to a fighter 1. We will... Can we attack this guy who's poked his head in there? I think I'm going to. I think we're going to attack this guy. And then we'll swap that with a garrison. Do a little bit more damage. And oh, that's kind of all we can do. This guy's been under a lot of pressure, but we'll just reinforce that one there. Or reinforce... Oh, we can't. Just attack with it. Do I leave my unit there? I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to reinforce it. If he wants to attack it, he can. This one. This area here is a problem. That is a real overstrength unit there. I could throw this one in. I'm going to put that back there. I'm going to throw this guy into place. He might die. Now that leaves us a little bit exposed here, but I am going to just put my commander on there and bring this guy down. I still don't think they can move across these. I might be wrong, but I still don't think they can move across these mountains. We'll soon see. Let's upgrade this one, so at least we've got one upgraded unit ready to go. You can't upgrade them if they're next to the enemy, which is a bit problematic. And can we attack? Oh, that's nice. Oh, down to 3. I'm tempted to move this guy forward and take another shot, which I'm going to do. Oh, what a shame. That might have been the wrong decision. Let's move him back. Okay, we've still got a few points. I think we can't do... I don't think we can do any research. Oh, yes, we can. Okay. Oh, we haven't done infantry warfare. Sugar. Let's get that going. Insufficient funds. Oh, wow. I didn't... Insufficient funds? Oh, it's 125. Right, we have to get that going next turn. I missed that. Okay. That's probably about it. That's probably all we want to do. Don't think we can really upgrade anyone else. We can upgrade this guy. We might as well upgrade that and then reinforce him so he can go to the front line. You come back another space. Reinforce this guy. I think that's kind of about it for this turn. Let's end turn and we'll see what the AI has up its turn. In fact, I'm going to end this episode here. We'll do the end turn at the beginning of the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. We should see a bit more action in the Mediterranean in the next turn with the Italian fleet and also in France as well. So if you want to see more, please do subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.